bum, bum, bum. What's up, chap? Dino Man's back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get back to our routine, shall we? Here we are. Welcome back to routine. Okay, well, good to go. All right, day 2. Crazy cool, immersive, detailed as hell. Like a body cam footage survival game. Very cool. Let's go. You like that music? Who is it? That is Donkey Kong Country, I believe. Oh, right. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, no. All right. We're here. Oh, boy. What is our task again? Let's get caught up. Joust. Task. Oh, we're going out to the surface of the moon, I think. The interface module has been upgraded to security level 2. I can now leave the ward for the moon's surface and access the Annex station. The canal. Something significant is happening in the canal. The archive terminal indicates that the emergency echography must be performed. However, I cannot proceed without first upgrading my interface module to security level 3. To do that, I need to reach the Annex station and locate the Founder's terminal. Something written down there. Okay, so we got to go out to the Annex. Alley's ID 6081, Mason's ID 0349. Media. We've seen all those. Hardware. We've also got, we're at security level 1. We got to get it to level 2. Have I ever played Oxygen Not Included? Honestly, I'm not sure. I might have. I think I own it, and there may have been one time I streamed it, but I can't recall. Okay. Now, how the hell do I get outside? Probably not that way. So this is an apple tree. Do we have to go back in with the creature again? He's not too scary. We just need to keep track of where he is. So he's to our left. Far away. Wrong 2, security level 3. So I gotta go through a door that has security level 2. I'm gonna find a level 2 door. And all this power should be active. Hey, what's up, Red? Everyone's always asking about Red. Creature's nearby. He's gonna pass in front of us. We're okay. We're safe here. just kicked that barrel. This guy's basically Harry from Harry and the Hendersons. He's like always close, but I never see him. Yeah, I've totally forgotten the layout of this basement, so I gotta walk around a little bit, kind of remember. Yeah, Red, you gotta report into our chat like every other week. Then people start asking me, and I'm like, I don't know, but I know you'll be back. So that's the bathrooms and the vestibule. This is... He's close. He's behind us. Or in front. We're looking for a specific security level 2 door, and I just don't remember where it is. So we're just going to have to wander. Unless... Wait a minute. This is an elevator. So this would go to the surface, maybe. Elevator entrance, but that's not the... This place is creepy, yep. Lift entrance. That... Is that the lift out there? Let me see if this one works. Yeah, flotsam tomorrow. Security level 2, there we go. Go, 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 go. Okay, we're good. I think we're going to the surface of the moon. So this elevator is different than the server elevator. That one went down. This one goes up. All right, new place. Good.
This is William Davis, founder of Prism Institute. I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to each and every member of Prism. For your tireless work, your dedication, and your remarkable foresight. I suspect those back home are utterly unprepared for what we shall find. Once the ward is operational, our real work begins, and I look forward to it with great anticipation.
I just realized that guy, the voice actor, that guy, he's the same guy from Kronos and New Dawn, the one that they call the Warden. And you have to fight him at the end? Same guy. He's like literally doing the same voice. We don't need those. Initialize airlock sequence. Maybe not yet. Probably going to need to, yep. Security clearance required. Please provide security credentials with the interface modules above. Level 2. Oh, we're going out to the moon. Chapter 5. Endure. No lights or anything out here? Isn't that the moon? Let me set our phasers to kick ass, just in case. Well, this is the Annex. Yeah, too bad we can't jump. Okay, well, that was pretty uneventful. I was expecting something to happen on the surface, but nope. That's about as loud as a late 90s printer. An airlick. Okay, so we got to upgrade to level 3. That's what we're here for. Showers. Unable to administer disinfectant? Oh. Well, we can't go through there without disinfecting. Okay. Main wing. Hey, buddy. Time frame, symptom description. Day 1, headaches, sinus pressure, ice pick headaches, tinnitus, fullness in ears. Day 1, eye strain, photophobia, blurry vision, floaters, and some instances, conjugal visits. Hemorrhage. Day 5, insomnia, trouble sleeping, sleep paralysis, disturbances during hypnagogic or states, high cortisol levels. Day 7, cognitive decline, visual manifestations, visual and auditory hallucinations, confusion, brain fog, dissociative memory loss. Day 30, breathing difficulties, cough, low-grade asthma, low blood oxygen levels. Day 45, dehydration, gaunt appearances, unable to intake nutrients by mouth, constricted veins, difficult to detect for needle insertion, deep amber color urine. Day 60, death, cardiac arrest after succumbing to symptoms. Day 61, fruiting bodies, development of fungal growth on the back of the tongue observed during Egomortis positive cryptococcal tests. This is bad. They know what this thing is, and is bad. What is this room? The laboratory. Laboratory 1.
We came so far. Further than anyone would have expected. This place is proof of our will, our perseverance, our vision. Soon the canal will speak.
Kenneth's terminal. Email. Decontamination malfunction from Paul Vargas, engineering technician, to Kenneth Murphy, lead engineer. Hi, Ken. The automated sensor in the decontamination is malfunctioning. It can identify contaminants, but it can't communicate to the chemical formula necessary to sanitize. Until I can get it fixed, we can work around it manually by entering the chemical formula. I'll put up a sign to inform the rest of the crew that use the main control lab. Diary. August 1st, 1979. Woke up in the past again, missing chunks of time. I feel like I need to be somewhere. It's like waking up from a dream I can't remember. And that voice, my voice. Together. Okay. What the hell? Hell's the moon trying to make heavy water? Nuclear weapons or something? Overflow is at 100% capacity. Cistern is at 100% capacity. Mm-hmm. I probably have to go down there and empty the water. Pool party. Flooding. The overflow is flooded, however, the cistern should be accessible. Contamination. There seems to be an EL9 contamination. I need to find the chemical laboratory and compile a disinfectant myself since the automated system doesn't appear to be working. This is the chow hall. Maria's terminal. Okay, we're gonna have to get into Maria's terminal. The cistern. Access override. User ID. Probably hers. So we're gonna have to pump water over here. All right, time to look for more clues. Medical evaluation, personnel information. Patient Henry Becker, lead physicist. Tether partner Matthew Giraud, physicist. Summary: male, 51 years, lead physicist. General appearance poorly. Patient has predominant cough and breathing issues. He's experiencing tightness in his chest, which he says started after a presence visited him yesterday. He also complains of ice pick headaches and floaters in vision and sensitivity to light, which he has been experiencing for about a month. Communicated concern to Judith Weber, psychologist, regarding Becker's comments about a presence, and submitted a referral for examination after patient recovers from physical symptoms. Becker has been isolated and prescribed salbutamol for asthma symptoms. Primary and secondary rotations will be reassigned until further notice. Report signature 1978 10-1 742 N LTC. That terminal unlocks that door. Okay. Is this game really that scary horror-wise, or is it more of an atmospheric horror type game? It's a little both. There are sections where there's kind of quote-unquote combat, and you can like shoot at enemies and stun them and evade. But there's a little bit of like Soma-like, you know, like you can hide under tables and stuff like this. So if something's coming after you, you can kind of evade it. Pretty well done. Very much like the classic survival horror games like Resident Evil and whatnot, where you're kind of outnumbered in a way. Or easily overpowered. If you don't do things right. We need to get down there, but I can't until the water's drained. Let's go to other rooms. Chemical lab. Offline. Founder's office. Offline. Okay, so that's our main goal, to get through there. And that's the elevator. Okay, well, there's not much we can do. These guys like don't have IDs on them. I gotta find somebody's user ID. This is a doctor's office. They could have their user IDs. Not really great. Okay. Can't really go anywhere else. Must have missed a door somewhere. A lot of these doors can always be like in a dark corner. Can I interact with this? Nope. Wait a minute. Well, it's a gash in the wall. It's an examination room. Okay, we got to get in there somehow. That's our next place to go. Kind of strange to have your examination room next to your cafeteria, but then like put up a, like they blacked out the window, but it's clearly like an examination room or autopsy room. Like what the hell? Like you can have dinner and a movie basically. Oh. Okay. I have user IDs, but I don't think they apply to this area. But we need to find Maria's, I don't have hers. I have like, what was it? Marco and Kyla or something? Okay, so we gotta wander around even more now. Things are kind of coming together. This didn't have a user ID on it, did it? No. Ew. There's a giant drain in the floor, too. And everything's covered in, like, tarps. Oh, my God. Not, like, a way in there? The Dexter room, yeah. There's got to be a way in there. There's like no other way to crawl to. Actually, let me check something. Cistern is accessible. I need someone's ID to open the gate, right? Maria's ID. 5764. How the hell did I get that? I didn't have that before. How did we get her ID number? It must have been on some document that I picked up, but I don't remember. How the hell did we get Maria's ID number? I thought you could only get them from picking up people's cards. So 5764. I don't know how I got her ID. Email. The Arbor, from Maria Ivanov, chief physician, to William Davis, founder. I discovered something in the Arbor. It's a large animal that does not appear to be alive. I think it's... this is what some of the others saw. You must go and see. Then we need to get it to the main control lab. From William back to Maria. I went back to the Arbor to save as much of the fluids from the dissection as possible, but I had to let most of it soak into the soil. I wish circumstances were more jovial, but I'm grateful to be able to share this moment with you, Maria. This is an absolute marvel, a native being of the moon. I have no idea how we got that information. We accessed Maria's log earlier, her private log? Well, earlier when I looked at all the names that we had passcodes for, I don't know. I was kind of looking for numbers, but anyway. Hello, team. If there's a potential illness going around, until we know more, STIPP is in effect. Report any of the first, any sign of the, at the first sign of any symptom. Isolate if feeling ill. Wipe down surfaces frequently. Wear protective masks. Visit the lab for cultures to be taken. One of us doctors will always be at the main control lab, so stop by at any time. A sleeping area will be set up for you in the designated isolation zone, and your meals will be delivered for the length of your isolation period. Chem will be conducting a reoccurrent surface swabs and used air filter testing. Bio will handle pre-incinerator wastewater analysis. Engineering will be replacing all air filters with high-efficiency particulate air filters over the next 48 hours. Reach out to the medical team with any questions. Thank you. Lindsay, thanks for the 27 months. Running.bat. Finding wired doors. Doors found opening. Please terminate this program. Damn it. He's back. Yan's terminal. Maybe you can finally see him. What? My guy. I'm over here in the frickin' shadows. No, my guy. Sir. I'm over here 90 degrees to your right in the shadows, and he's just full sprinting. Come on, my guy. Come on. The litigation. Get your ass out of there. This guy is such a frickin' time waste. I'm trying to play the game, my guy. Get out of here. Just doing this stuff where he just kind of conveniently lingers nearby. He's just a heavy breather. His name's Turd Ferguson. Dude's an absolute turd. Like, come out. Hey, come out of there. Yeah, hey, a-hole, come out here. Come out here so I can, like, go in there. He's a moon person. He could probably see in the dark. I'll never read that diary because he's creeping around, dude. I got a degauss too, don't I? It's like, hey, player, read this book while a heavy breather walks around. Okay. Sterane biomakers detected. More details soon. I can't wait for the radiocarbon results. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep thinking about what types of ancient life could have left these biomarker assemblages in these samples and from how long ago. As excited as I am, it doesn't feel right celebrating this without Edith. Protein-genic amino acids. After everything, it has been worth it. This is momentous. Life, right here, right now, with us on the moon. Maybe the canal harbors a more hospitable environment for certain organic material. After I get the next experiments logged and prepped, tomorrow I need to talk with Barbara. What I'm experiencing does not fill me with confidence. The loss of time, the hallucinations, and yet I embrace it. I embrace the process. I hear it now. The canal is our only way to go on together. Oh, God. It's a homogeneous blob. He's coming back this way. Oh, he's coming this way. Sir, could you move your ass, please? Because come on, man. I got stuff to do. You want to have your tantrum somewhere else? What the fuck? Bro's camping hallways, camping doorways. Irritating. Hi, player. I know you need to go here, so I'm just going to stand here and... Oh, I found you now. Ridiculous. Don't tell me he comes down here. He's invisible too, by the way. He's like auto-cloaked. EL9 solution. Disinfectant compiler. Main control lab decontamination. Reminder to source new sample FO12 EL9 testing from cistern. Can he get in here? For the love of... Wait, let me... An audio log? Stabilizer for EL9. Potential EL9 stabilizer. Citric acid to boost chlorhexidine strength. Could destroy our solution too acidic. Sodium bicarbonate could disrupt peroxide. pH levels help copper stay active. EDTA good at cleaning up stray materials that would weaken pohenol strength. Penol strength can weaken when a lot of alcohol such as ethanol Stabilizes metals and protects H2O2. Good luck with that one. PvP. Polyvinyl pyroiodine. A good stabilizer, but I could make a solution more viscous than we want. PvP can retain and slow down the release of silver ions. Sodium chloride can balance chlorhexidine or lose strength fast. Breaks down H2O2 and Cu2. Can accelerate decomposition too much. Notes: base plus active 01 copper, active 02 stabilizer. Is this gonna be a puzzle? Am I gonna be a scientist now? Potential actives for EL9. Unstable copper ions, unstable if exposed to strong acids or too much chloride salt. Best if mildly acidic environments. Okay. But definitely on like X or on Twitter. Good. Silver ions, highly compatible. EDTA can bind silver ions too tightly. Parasitic. All right. Is anybody in chat a scientist? Is this stuff real? Did the devs do their homework and write all this out? Because it's pretty cool. Combine silver ions too tightly. Oh, yeah, bariacidic acid would destroy copper ions too quickly. A potent oxidizer, even stronger than peroxide. Penol can reduce copper strength. Hydrogen peroxide works well with Cu2 plus EDTA. Chlorhexidine provides a long-lasting solution, does not synergize well with H2O2. We're making purple kush. All right, thank you, chat. Successful EL9 solution. Base plus active 01 Cu2 plus active 2 and stabilizer. All right, decontamination solution EL9 base notes. Choosing a base for EL9. Water content improves penetration into porous surfaces. Water alone does not work for copper or hydrogen peroxide. Isopropyl alcohol IPA. Hey, IPAs are everywhere nowadays. This is a very effective base. It helps dissolve cell membranes, making pathogens more vulnerable to copper and peroxide. Propylglycol, risk of residue. Keeps citric acid from clumping or separating. Keeps copper ions suspended and spread out evenly. Can degrade hydrogen peroxide. Ethanol compatible with EDTA. Doesn't assist copper ions. No big advantage over IPA. EDTA is an acid used in extraction. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, damn. They actually want us to do it. Oh, boy. Okay, so the base water. Active 01. Water doesn't alone work for copper and hydrogen peroxide, so we can't have those two. So maybe there's a multitude of mixes. IPA is also a very effective base. Okay, maybe we'll use IPA. Let's do IPA. Copper ions best in mildly acidic environments. Can weaken in a lot of alcohol. Okay, so we can't use EDTA. PvP can slow down release of silver ions. Good stabilizer. We could make it more viscous than we want. Base plus active O1 copper. He suspects copper would be good. But EDTA can't be used with that. What about citric acid? Could destroy the solution, too acidic. So also not a good thing. Sodium bicarbonate could disrupt peroxide. Can't use that. PvP good stabilizer. No. Sodium chloride also seems bad. Well, he wrote Cu2 as active 1, but I don't know if these are just notes of him testing or the actual solution. Wait, I didn't... Okay. So it looks like copper should be number 2. Alcohol's number 1. Stabilizer is not going to be EDTA. What does it say if we test? Does it tell us? Chosen components fail. Effectiveness 75%. Oh, okay. That's good. So it tells us we got all but one right, basically. So the stabilizer could be sodium chloride. Test. Can accelerate. Okay, there's a drawback to it. 50%. Okay. The stabilizer. What did he recommend for a stabilizer? Those are that's notes on base. That's notes on stabilizers. I think PvP. Try hydrogen peroxide on 2. Mr. Dino, hydrogen peroxide on 2. Hold my calls. %, again. But it looks like copper needs to be in there, though, according to his notes. Or rather, his notes here. That says successful solution, so it does say Cu2. So that's where to start. So we need something that can't bother copper. So it should be IPA. Because that makes the copper more effective. Yep, okay. Active 2. Would destroy copper, could reduce copper. Works well with copper and EDTA. Hydrogen peroxide. But isn't that bad for isopropyl? Nope. I think we're good. It has to be... Hydrogen peroxide. Oops. Then the stabilizer. We're mixing up a hell of a drink. This is gonna be a hell of a drink. We'll be doing some. Forget about Bacardi shots. And it's actives. Oh yeah, stabilizers. Okay. Slow down the release of silver ions. But not sodium chloride. Not sodium bicarbonate. Good at catching stray metals that would weaken. Could be PvP. %. Okay, let's try EDTA. Oh, that thing did not like that. There we go. Compound is 100% effective. Formula assigned to decontamination chamber. May control laboratory is accessible. Chemical pH levels. Oh, I didn't even look at this. Oh, this would just confuse the hell out of me. That was a cool little puzzle. Nice they gave us the starting solution. Now we got to get past Turd Ferguson. Do I remember what the formula was? Well, no, because it was automatically assigned. Oh, and look, you can see him. Look at that big ass. You got a big ass. I think I have to go back that way too, of course, because that's where he's going. See if there's anything else around here. That's probably the lab we were in just now. Oh, hello. Breaker. Door main wing. Gear level 1. Oh, good, that bypassed him. But now I gotta pump water out of the cistern. Okay, we need someone else's ID, so that's what we're looking for in the... wherever we're going now. One of the other scientists Probably in that room we saw before. Through the hole in the wall. So EL9 is what they've called this. What they've called this some sort of a toxic. Oh, come on, I wasn't done. Dude, God, the showers keep getting shorter every damn time.
Such sorrow in her eyes.
I still got soap in my eyes.
Or is it heartache? How lonely she must have been. I'm here now.
This EL9 thing is crazy. Ew. Anyway, we're looking for a badge. Medical evaluation. Summary: identified remains of unknown animal. General appearance: large animal, deceased, pale flesh, hairless. Height 2.1 meters, length 3.4 meters, weight 406 kg. The vertebrate animal looks to be of the Mammalia class with 10 limbs. The neck measures 120 centimeters. Examination shows an apple lodged within the long throat, which was probably the cause of death. Oh, the thing was trying to get food and died. Digestive system consists of one stomach and 4 compartments. No apple was found in any of the compartments. Ovaries are present, but no evidence of a uterus or cervix. The mammary glands and internal sex organs suggest the animal... Okay, I'm noticing a lot of spelling errors in this part. Like they had problems with spacing. I noticed this in the lab as well. Devs. The animal is female, which also suggests the potential existence of male mate. Notes: due to the size of the subject, a partial autopsy had to occur at the site of discovery in the arbor, with much of the subject remaining there. Transport of the rest of the subject to the lab has been scheduled for tomorrow. The arbor has been closed off for the time being. Report signature. Yeah, date and time. Yeah, these typos don't exist in the documents, so they need to step up. This is a super minor thing. Not even that big of a deal. Is there like an ID anywhere? So that's the creature? Was there not an ID? How the hell did I get William's ID from that? That's not making sense. Like, is it just... Like, is it because we're coming close to a body and we're... I need to know why we're getting these codes. Oh, right there. Oh. 1686. All right. Okay. So then Maria was probably in the center room where there was the body sitting on the chair. Okay, this is making sense now. It's kind of a courtesy for dumb, like me. If you come close to the ID card and don't necessarily see it, it still gives it to you. Like, this person's ID is probably right there. Or with some other body. Either this person or some other body nearby. Okay, alright. Okay, so now we have the code we need. Let me just check again. Okay, chat. 1686. Now, where do we have to go with that? Okay, I remember. Yeah, Turd Ferguson may be mad that his mate died. He might be looking for her. I can't remember how to get there, so I need to just, like, wander again. Yeah, it had 10 limbs. He's near. Okay, so now I remember where we gotta go. Through the cafeteria. He's gonna come running. You want me to go down there? Hell no. Oh, this thing crapped everywhere. How did this thing just crapped and like fling? It's like a ape. Can't see a damn thing. hell's all this? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. All right. This is bad. Now, the good news is we're in a spacesuit, so it's not like we're going to drown. But he can hear us now louder with the water. Wait, this door is locked. Oh. Hey, hey, hey! Hands off, pal. What? Oh my God. Did you see that? Oh, we're starting to have the visions. I've located the entrance to the founder's office. However, the door terminal is damaged, so I need to find another way in. I must find another way in. Oh, ho, ho. I must. I must find a way in. As if we're being called in. Where was that? Green. Back into the pit. So much water on the moon. Again, we had a spacesuit on, so how come we couldn't just, like, crawl down here and just go through the water? Oh, the water was icky. That's why, yeah, you don't want to touch the icky water, yeah. I made it to the founder's office. Williams terminal must have the Security 3 upgrade for the interface module.
The canal whispers my name, urging me forward. Okay. One final moment. One last glance upon her face before I leave.
He doesn't sound like he's doing too well. Incident report, canal incident, deceased person, 29th of August, 1978. The incident occurred at the canal observation experiment at the canal. During setup, Matthew went into a trance and walked into the canal. Henry Becker successfully retrieved him via the tether connection. Gerard was in poor condition and had an emancipated appearance. He could not speak coherently and seemed confused. Back at the base, his condition worsened. He was put into a medically induced coma and given intravenous treatment for extreme dehydration. Approximately 12 hours later, he went into cardiac arrest and died on the 29th of August. Notes: a burial was held outside the base for him. Medical evaluation for Matthew, tether partner Henry. Male, 49 years old. General appearance barely conscious, confused, gaunt, extremely dehydrated. Patient arrived in emergency situation from the canal location. He could not speak and clearly had issues with breathing. His general appearance was alarming, almost as if he were void of moisture. Veins constricted, causing difficulties for IV insertion. Vitals were erratic but stabilized after we administered sedation. Patient has been put into a medically induced coma and began given fluids and medication intravenously. Judith Weber spoke to him briefly before he was administered sodium thiopental for the MICA. Transcript has been requested. The MIC. Ministry of... Oh. Williams Terminal. Yeah, that was the 1686 one again, okay. I use the interface module to upgrade to security level 3. Module updated. Media. Entity B. Recovery. Document Entity B, archive. Oh, there it is. By the tree it was trying to eat. Second life form has been discovered, anatomically distinct from Entity A. Entity B was found by Maria Ivanov in the arbor and was already deceased upon discovery. Preliminary cause of death appears to be asphyxiation, likely resulting from choking on an apple, possibly due to the incompatibility with human produce. Crazy. Oh boy, this guy's a writer. Magnificent mammalian specimen, a true being of the moon. She holds so much history in the layers of her mind. The other entity that Henry encountered is still there. Here, I can feel sadness that is not my own. The others think they are hallucinations. They are mistaken. They are memories. I slept in the main control lab last night when it was just me and her. She spoke to me. I know now, there's no place for us here, not in a conventional sense. The canal is the answer. Just a few of us left now. It won't be long until we're all together. It's time to join them. Before I go, I must look upon her one last time. Who's the her he's talking about at this point? Incident report, missing person, Kenneth Murphy. Per the airlock ID, Kenneth Murphy left the base on his own. On-duty crew is sparse due to loss of life and current illness. No one saw Murphy leave, and he did not inform anyone of his plans. For safety reasons, the base is now on lockdown. Comms have been left on in the pass in the event of Murphy returns. Oh, this dude locked down with ASN. Maybe. An ongoing cycle of natural actions and patterns. A weird ass office, dude. Okay, well now we have the level 3 card or upgrade, so how do we get out of here? I guess back the way we came? Oh yeah, because his door is busted. It's funny, his office has a personal entrance to the water canal. Oh, that dank kush. Yep, now we can go back to the other building. Now that the interface... Hey, hold on. I was reading the damn task. Come on, man. Hey, I'm reading the mother. Hey, come on, man. Come on. Hey, Dev, come on. I'm reading the objectives. Come on. I don't need one of the crash test dummies with the extendo neck to be telling me what to do. Come on, man. Where were we before we were rudely, Turd Ferguson, interrupted? What an a-hole. Literally just reading what I should do next. Get killed in a in-game menu. Now that I have the interface modules been upgraded to 3, I can return to the ward and access the restricted areas. I need to hurry. What an a-hole. By the way, I hit the elevator button and then he went into his unskippable. Dude comes in through the door. Cool to see what happens though if he catches you. That's right, legal team's on it. We're sending an entire spaceship of lawyers to the moon. Man, the weapon tool thing in this game is so cool. I think this is what made Dead Space fun, is because you didn't really have you were just an engineer. You weren't, you had a gun, but it wasn't like a gun, but it was totally a gun. But that's why that was so good. You think he's going to attack me on the moon now? I need the signal for the landing craft now. I got to drop some flares on the moon. I mean, it's cool that it creates tension and that he could attack at any time. On the other hand, my guy. Come on. We're going real slow now. See if Pink Floyd's playing on the dark side of the moon? Yeah. And when we made it back. Chapter 6, Legacy. Okay, now we got to get into the, what was it, Echography room? That's no moon. I wonder why it's showing a moon on the moon. I don't get it. For a red hallway here. Prong 3, 2. Line. Server room. Prong 2. Yeah, I'll leave that on. Prong control. The hell is this thing, a drill? Prong has been aligned. Alright. Is that going on in there? He's back again? Come on, man. He's behind me. I need to find the other prongs. Did this control any prong? No, but I'll keep those doors on. I know he just wants a hug. He sure do. We're almost there. We're very close. There's prong 1. And there was a power box in here somewhere, right? Prong 1. Lift entrance. Prong 1. Reception door. Prong is aligned. Okay. I don't know what the hell we're doing. I guess we're aligning prongs. But the ectomology thing. Okay, we read all this before. Does it tell us anything about the objectives currently? Prongs. Both prongs are now aligned. I should check the archives or the echography for the next stage of the process. Ah. This also activates the ventilation systems. Emergency. A lunar ultrasound must be performed. Align both prongs and then proceed to echography and imaging. Okay. Now we gotta go back to that red room. Door's offline though. Gotta be somewhere to turn on that door. The path. All right, this is it.
This reality diverges from our expectations. The canal, the moon. It requires us, and we require it. Another contraction.
Another contraction. Did they help give birth to that thing? There was a baby in the middle of the tree. Lunar echography. Instructions. Align. Strange noises. Align subsurface imaging prongs to the designated contact point to perform the scan. 1 and 2 are aligned. Initializing subsurface imaging prongs, ensuring stable contact. Contact pressure 0.52 kPa. Clarity 82. Scanning in progress. Analyzing data. Analysis complete. Output ready. Immediate intervention required. Proceed to the ripening and induction terminal immediately. Ripening and induction. The hell? Oh wow. What? The flower.
Keep pushing forward.
That was cool. Inject amniotic brine? Yes or yes? The canal is ready. This is back where I started. Where the hell's the canal? Everything's offline. Induction door is now opened. Canal needs me. The moon is having contractions, yeah? Is this the only way to go? All other doors have shut. There must be another door in here then. For as dark and like a maze this place is, we haven't even gotten lost that often. I don't know where the door to the canal is. Gotta be back in here. That's the fan. Was it in here? What the hell? Okay, I've searched everything here, so it's got to be somewhere else. Oh. There's imaging. Oh, it could be back this way. Oh, Jesus Christ! YouTube. That's right, I'm from YouTube. Yep. YouTube. Yep. Mhm. Algorithm. That's right. Slave of algorithm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Uh-huh. He was telling me about his watch time. He's top 1% view. He wants me to watch the archive? I can't turn it back on. Is this not the way to go? Try it again. He looks so weird, like there's tentacles coming out of his chest, but he's got hair. He's telling me he's in the top 1%. Oh, he's mad about the ads, yeah. Look, what do you want me to do? They're either on or off. YouTube controls how many you see. Okay, so that's a scripted thing. Can I hit the button? I mean, I didn't think about that. That's kind of the only other option we got. All the other doors are locked, and I couldn't go anywhere else in there. Okay. All right, this time it'll be different. I got an idea. Hey, I have $200 in Robux. He wants to see wifey, but... Wait, what the hell was different this time? Oh, come on, game. Oh, he's just gonna watch it on loop. Was crazy. That guy got me good. Yeah, that time I clicked the button, but I didn't realize that was an interactive cutscene. That was like the first time in the game. So all we had to do was click. I didn't get it. All right, now what's going to happen? The canal. Oh, this thing is like in an oxygenless environment? Well, there's the canal.
You've come so far. One final step.
Oh. Master Chief? Oh my god, this has all been an ad for a new Halo game.
Together. We begin anew. Through me, you endure. Through you, I endure.
$19.99. 2025. We're jumping ahead to today. Internal distribution only. Report date December 5th, 2025. Oh my god, that's today. Objective was to recover data associated with the original Prism Canal expedition in 79. Prism Lunar Expedition, geological contradictions with the site known as the Canal. In 99, Union Plaza Resort employee John Cooper reported discovery of Union Plaza operational irregularities. Software engineer sent to correct automated security network entered the ward. Contraction events align with patterns from the original Prism Canal expedition, escalating intensity. Primary objectives: recover Prism mission data related to the canal and retrieve or irregular value. Secondary objective: indeterminate origin or something. LCRP lunar touchdown, approximately 800 meters from the ward's airlock. Upon entry of the ward, the crew reported a dense concentration of particulate matter described as pollen. Substantial interference, complete telemetry loss. Final transmission contained one image. Oh, it's all the flowers. Chapter 1. Rebirth. Reach Chapter 0. So all those things that were growing out of people eventually became those flowers? That lady kind of mentioned that she used those flowers to calm people down by, like, displaying them, but what the hell? I have a feeling that, like, was the guy... Okay, I'm thinking it was a little bit like, is it a little bit like, The Thing? Where, like, the original creature we saw had, like, 10 legs and stuff like that, and at the end that dude had legs coming out of his chest, but he was looking more human than the previous thing did. Like, they were both humanoid in a way, but one of them had 10 legs, but the guy who was chasing us was way more human. And he certainly had a, well, he was, like, in love with that thing. It was like his mate. And he was staying down in those tunnels, so those tunnels of the Annex must have connected somehow, or was, yeah, it must have been different creature, the same creature, not different. Well, now I gotta go watch a 700-hour, you know, This Game Explained video. Yeah, there's life on the moon. Well, they tried to grow, they tried to grow that apple tree. The two creatures were Adam and Eve. And we needed the moon that would have life in the future. I guess you're right. I mean, ironically, one of the creatures did eat the forbidden apple. What the hell? Good game. Really good game. What was great is at the beginning of the game with the gun, I had no idea how the hell all that was going to function, and then by about maybe less than the fourth of the way through the game, it all kind of started to make sense, and the sections with the robots made sense too. What was interesting though is I don't understand. There was the mall and the residential area and all that stuff, like they were colonizing the moon. But then there was the prism section, so it's like, and all that stuff got shut down by 99, and then they came back in 2025, like literally today, to try to go and recover all that stuff. So it's like, what we were playing was the recording of, like, it was found footage. So in 2025, today, that we're playing, it was like we were playing in the past in like 99. The stuff that was shutting down by like 97, because they said they sent that guy there. What the hell? I don't know. It's one of those things you just try not to understand. It'll make sense 8 sequels from now. Prison Mike, thank you very much for the Raptor Egg membership. That was really cool. The game design was great. The enemies were great. That dude was annoying at the end though. The dude chases you around the whole end game section. Ugh. I'm like trying to read and get lore. But it seems like everybody went crazy and then went into the canal, and I don't even know what that means. Everybody just became plants? I don't know. Based on a true story. It was a documentary. Wild. Alright, well, I'm glad I played this. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to be playing more of Star Rupture, more space games, right? And then I think we're also going to be playing Flotsam, as well as some other stuff too. We'll mix things around based on everybody's schedule, but as we go into the weekend, we'll be playing a bunch of stuff with a bunch of people, so we'll see what they're free for and what they're interested in, and it should be a good time. This game was great. I would absolutely recommend this game if you like Soma. It wasn't too scary, but definitely there was panicky moments and creepy moments, and like the jump scare towards the end, which was cool too. So, but anyway, that's gonna be all for now. Thank you very much, everybody, for subbing. Don't forget to do that. Thanks for turning on the notification bell. Thanks for hitting that like button. It's been a long extendo day, about 10 hours and 20 minutes of live streaming today. So I'm going to get out here and make some videos for you all on Manor Lords. There is a new Manor Lords video. Actually, wait. There will be a new Manor Lords video tomorrow. Foundation. Yeah, I think we'll be playing more Foundation too, although Flotsam's kind of got me hooked because that game, I hadn't played that game in 5 years. Flotsam is outstanding. And there have been a lot of updates to that game. I should have played that game every other year just to see all of what was new, but I was busy with other stuff. But I should have gave that game much more love. Flotsam was really cool when I played it in 2020, and now it's finally out. So, all right, y'all have yourself a good afternoon, good evening, good night. By the way, if you haven't followed on Twitch, we're about 25 followers away from 30,000. So if you got a Twitch channel, or if you have a Twitch account, I mean, !Twitch, and please do follow, because yeah, with 25 new people, we'll have 30K, and that'll be awesome before the end of the year. All right, everybody, you take care. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. A lot of you have been sending me pictures, by the way, of your YouTube recap for 2025. And a lot of you are like in the top 0.1% and stuff. You guys like don't stop. I put out an incredible amount of videos and play an insane amount of games. And some of you guys are like top viewers, and that's insane. Like, wow. Thank you very much for that. Okay. Well, anyway, thank you very much for following. I'll see you next time. Routine was great. And hopefully we find more games like this in the future. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.